Hey guys, it's Miss Taylor. Today I'm going to give you a crash course on all things slope. So we're going to be looking at how to find slope from a graph, how to find slope from a table, and how to find slope from two ordered pairs. All right, let's dive right in. Now we're going to be looking at finding slope from a graph. I know that this question asks us to write an equation of a linear function, but we are first going to have to find slope. So that's all we're going to focus on today. So when you're looking at a graph, the first thing you want to do is find 2 points on your graph. So I'm going to find 1, 2. Now I need to remind myself of my slope formula. I know that slope is rise over run. And my rise is looking at my vertical change, my change in y, and my run is looking at my horizontal change, my change in x. So on this one, let's start with this point here. In order to get to this point, we first need to go up or down. So we know that we need to go up. Let's count how many spaces we move. 1, 2. So our rise is going to be 2. And our run, we're going from here to here, is going to be 1, 2, 3. Because we move to the left, we are going to have -3. And there is your slope for this line. So in order to find slope from two ordered pairs, we first need to use our slope formula. We know our slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This will give us rise over run. So we need to label our ordered pairs. I always like to go ahead and label them as x and y first. That helps me remember that x comes first, y comes second. So then I'm going to say that this is my first ordered pair. So this is going to be x1 and y1. And this is my second ordered pair. So this is going to be x2 and y2. Now that we have everything labeled, we're going to just substitute it into our equation. So we have m equals y2, which is -1, minus y1, which is -10. Now, I put my minus sign here, and then I'm going to keep it as -10. Then we have x2, which is 2, minus x1, which is -4. Notice that I keep my minus sign and my negative sign there. Then we're going to go ahead and do our operations. So I'm going to rewrite this. -1 minus -10. We know that when we are subtracting a negative, that we are actually adding. So -1 plus 10 is going to be 9. And 2 minus -4, since we're subtracting a negative again, we're adding, so that's going to be 2 plus 4, which is 6. Okay, then we're going to simplify. Because both of these numbers are divisible by 3, we're going to divide both by 3, which will give us 3 over 2. So our slope for this problem is 3 over 2. Now we're going to be looking at finding slope from a table. This problem is asking us to write an equation in the form of y equals mx plus b, but we're actually just going to be looking at this to find slope. So the first step in finding slope from a table is to label your x and y values. So months are going to be your x values and weight will be your y values. In order to find your slope, we are going to be looking at the change in each of our x values first. Each of our x values is going up by 1, so we're going to put plus 1. So now we're going to be looking at our change in y values. So from 7 to 8, we are adding 1. Same thing here, from 8 to 9, we're adding 1. It looks like that's happening every single time. So I'm going to go ahead and label that. So now we need to be reminded of what our slope formula is. So slope is going to be rise over run, your change in y over change in x. I'm going to label it change in y over change in x. Now we're going to go ahead and substitute our values in. Our change in y. Our y values change by 1. And what is our change in x? They're increasing by 1. And 1 over 1 is equal to 1. So our slope for this table is 1. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you've learned a lot about slope today and that you've met each of the objectives that we've laid out. If you need to rewatch this video, feel free. Thank you again. Bye.